All right, it looks like memory might have saved the entire market. We will see, guys, but we're getting quite the gap up here in pre-market. Almost 20% on MU in the 24-hour market. We got the SPY gapping up. The Q's almost 2%. Nasdaq, almost 2% gap up. Guys, hey. We might have a new market here, right? Things got a little choppy, volatility up. Now, look, don't go full port. There's still things that need to happen, but might be a day we need to initiate some risk, so let's just get right into it. I'll try to keep this one quick. Look, guys, we still have all of our structure intact here. We had a TripleR yesterday on RSP that we should have swung the bat on, just to be completely frank with you, because I'm pretty sure the RSP is going to gap and go and literally might even hit our 2-hour target today. So, guys, you got to pull the trigger on this stuff, right? I'm talking to myself, whatever, but you know, structure's holding in the broader markets. This is a good signal. It is a good signal. Now, listen, we were losing semis for a couple days. We were losing memory for a couple days. We were losing mags for a couple of weeks. Those were all some weight on the market, but we saw rotation. Industrials were strong. Financials were strong. Healthcare was strong. Consumer discretionary, okay. You know, we had a lot of other participating sectors. We had rotation signals we were able to spot. So look, we have good structure. We have rotation. We have participation. And now we might have that catalyst that gets all the big stuff, right? I said yesterday that 10% of the S&P is semiconductors. 40% of the S&P is made up of the top 10 names in semiconductors. Look, memory might have saved all of that. I said I was worried, right? Because mags was falling off, and that if we lost memory and semis, that's going to be an issue on the markets, period. Well, memory might have saved the game. Guys, I expect a lot of money to flow back into tech here today. We'll see, right? It's not a crystal ball, but I would be shocked to see a massive dump on this big. I mean, just a fantastic, one of the best earnings reports I have ever seen. And I think it's going to bring a lot of excitement back into the tech, the memory, semiconductor, AI play, build out all of it, guys. I'm excited. I am very excited. So look, let's just do a quick recheck on our market breadth. Look, guys, you know, nothing crazy yesterday. Hey, look, what did it? We had an uptick. Another day where some of the bigger names and certain themes just sold off a little bit. You know, communications remains weak. Might turn around here today, but look, guys, everything still looked stable. We had an uptick in financials, uptick in healthcare, uptick in industrials, uptick broadly. Look at that. Another uptick. This is market breadth. This matters. It's been our signal. Mags, big tech, semiconductors, and memory has been pulling back and really weighing on the market. A big part of the big volatility and range days that we've been having, and it's made recent trading a little bit more difficult, but hey, we've had signals that there is broad health below, okay, that we can trust. So you could have been in those other sectors. Maybe we get money back into tech today, into memory today. I am genuinely excited that, you know, listen, let's take this day by day. I will always manage my risk properly, but I'm genuinely excited that this might. Listen, man, gosh, if we get oil stabilized down in the 60s again and start to lose these inflation, they start talking about cutting rates again. You know, like this is macro stuff that doesn't matter for the next round of swing trades that I take, but you got to build the story, right? Build the story to build the scenario. So what are my scenarios? Go back to that, and then we'll find some names we may trade. Let's look at the SPY. My scenarios are pretty simple here, you guys, all right? TripleR in the SPY, I might just take SPY calls and keep it real simple. If we get too big of a gap up now, I'll probably look down towards individual names. Y'all know the gap rules in chat. I'll talk about it later as it's happening. But look, that would be a retracement reaction off of the 50. Remounting the 9 EMA is a trigger for TripleR. We had RSP trigger TripleR yesterday. Beautiful. So anyways, to build my scenarios, that would be one. I'm going to look for, it's going to remount the 9 today. Okay, unless something insane happens before the market's open. It's going to remount. It's going to trigger. I'm going to consider taking SPY calls. Scenario number 2, something else happens, right? Like if something were to happen to cause us not to remount the 9 today would be my other scenario, and I won't touch anything. So my other scenario would be, let's call it, if we gap up, my other scenario would be losing this yellow line. So if we gap up and we get back down below 739.50, I'll pump the brakes. Okay? Sometimes you get a gap up and you sell at the open. I want that level to hold. It's okay if it breaches it just a little bit, but I want to look below, fail, get right back up over the 9 and start screaming up towards high of day. That would be scenario number 2. That's all I've got here for today. Okay, those are the one of those 2 scenarios I expect, or a gap and go. All right, we're either going to gap and go, or we're going to gap up, sell off. I want it to hold 739.50 and go back up towards high of day. I will take triggers through high of day. All right, I'm willing to get involved today. Those are my scenarios. But what can we trade? So, oh boy, let's look, guys. Let's look. Let's check out rotation. I think I'm going to lean a little more towards tech here today, but of course we've got financials has been strong. Let's check out, man, this stuff has just been so strong that we really need a pullback in a lot of it, don't we? Yeah. We got to wait on TripleRs and financials and the strongest names. Yeah, this stuff is just running away. So yeah, next TripleR and financials is going to be attractive. Same thoughts in industrials. A lot of this stuff has really just been running away. American Airlines is on my radar. We have a big range break that's really attractive. Look at it on the weekly. So, all right, let's do it. Let's go to strategies here. While this loads, it's going to take about 15-20 seconds. We'll jump over to the Cyclone tool. We might get a couple ideas off of this. See if anything, I know a lot of tech is going to be really attractive today. HUM is a candidate. Now, that was something that came on our radar from ClearTape, from early leader in healthcare, managed care specifically, right? And it's first TripleR opportunity that's going to be on my radar. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is really strong. Dell had a trigger yesterday, also doing a peg play trigger. We're going to review that. We have to talk about how I'll play MU. Why don't we just do that real quick? How the heck are we going to play MU? So I talked about in yesterday's video, listen, the 2 scenarios for MU is we gap down, we look for gap down reversal, or we gap up, we look for peg play. We got one of those. We're getting the gap up. We're looking for peg play. So going over to the peg play, guys, Warren Snacks peg play. Search that in Google. Go watch my peg play video I put out a few weeks ago. It couldn't be more relevant if you haven't seen it. If you don't know what all this is, I'm not going to explain it all here again, but we're going to get a gap up. I'm going to slap on my anchored VWAP, my fixed range volume profile with a point of control. I'm going to give it some time to breathe because I trade the daily. If you want to go to the hourly, if you want to go to the 5-minute, same rules apply, okay? Go watch that video. Peg play Warren Snacks. Trust me. That's what I'm looking at for Micron, MU, okay? It's really that simple. Apply that broadly through, if you want to do DRAM as well, okay? Peg play, that's what I'm looking for. Now, going back in here to strategies, we definitely want, we got 73 hits in 9 sectors. Let's focus here. Look at that, MU, number 1, baby. Number 1, but it's going to be a big gap up, so we got to roll peg play on the model, not TripleR. We got VS. Whoo, baby, guys, look at all this stuff. Look, export this entire list. You guys using it, monitor this today. It's a lot. You can take some off, drop some of these eyeballs off, condense it just a little bit, but my goodness, do we have some attractive names in here today. What do you want me to say? I'm willing to trade any of this. Honestly, I'm willing to trade any of this today, and I'm likely to do some button pressing today. Now, I'm not going to get crazy. But I'm likely to pick something here today. Look at AOI pulling back to the 50. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is a day you got to lock in. All right, so get in there, find your names, and build your plan. I got to say, I'm just going to focus on tech today. That's what I think. I think I'm going to focus on tech. So we just looked at a bunch of names that I like, a couple others that stood out when I was looking around earlier that I found on ClearTape. One of them would be INOD. Now, this has a decent look for me here, you guys. All-time high volume on the gap up on earnings. Okay, it pushed up a little bit, had a nice peg play that worked. Pulling back, retesting the 50. Okay, so this is pretty attractive. If it reacts off the 50, back up through all-time high area, TripleR triggering. This is on the radar. Look, guys, I can't express enough how many good-looking opportunities are out there. Right there, 50-30 area on hype, HPE. Oh, baby. I think today is going to be a day to be paying attention. Control your size. Don't go crazy, okay? Now, what I want to end on here is the potential of this, okay? What could happen? Scenario number 3, right? If we really get moving and start to take out highs and get back into a rally, kind of condense the candle size, the volatility, if you will, man, we might get ourselves into a good sustained rally. So what happened was we had this lockout rally, and then we went into a bit of a chop zone, a consolidation, if you will. So if we do a little more and then break out, TripleR above that, baby, we might get into a multi-month clean follow-through market where we're going to make some damn money that I cannot wait to see that happen. Everybody wants to sell in May and go away. Well, that didn't work well last year, and it might not be the same this year at all. But we don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We got to take this day by day. We'll see. RSP looks great. IWM looks great. We got oil stabilizing. The SPY is going to look better today. The Qs is going to look better today. I don't know, guys. If we get tech, semis, memory, all that stuff participating, leading again, plus we have all that other rotative strength that we've seen for weeks, that is how you get a healthy, full participating market that can have legs, and we can find opportunities for weeks or months to come. We are doing the live Saturday, 8:30 a.m. New York time session where I'm taking you through my entire framework to build my watch list for the week ahead, but we're going to do it all. It's not going to be condensed. I'm going to show you what market breadth is, why it matters, what I'm looking for, what I saw this week, what I'm looking for next week. Then we're going to find leadership. Then we're going to build the plan with exact names, the names I'm looking to trade next week, and you're going to know why. The leadership that I see, you're going to know why. The rotation that I see, you're going to learn it all in one session. Of course, we'll do an AMA as well. Guys, come hang out for that. Do trust me, it's something I'm going to try to do every week, and it's something you're going to want to be a part of so you can see the whole framework work together. Market breadth, timing, leadership, trading the best companies in the world. If I want to outperform the market, I need to be trading the stocks that are doing so. Risk management. All of it. I'm going to teach you all of it. WarrenSnacks@gmail.com to come hang out. I'll see you there.